first insight of the day on what JCB stands for, because my 2.5-year-old toddler is obsessed with JCB, so he will love to know what it stands for when he grows up. So thank you for that first insight of the day. So with that, I would like to wish all of you a very good morning. I would like to extend my gratitude to the team from AIC Selco Foundation. They are a very, very inspiring bunch of people, and I really support the cause that they stand for and what they really do for the Northeast. I also extend my gratitude to the participating departments, the Science and Technology Department, a very, very important department for innovation, and the Nagaland Tool Room and Training Center, the Department of Commerce and Industry, for identifying and mobilizing the local innovators of the state. And they are the reason why we are here today and we are able to assemble today, because the identification is the most important part. Most importantly, I express my sincere appreciation to all the innovators and representatives from local organizations. We have representation from YouthNet, from other organizations as well, in the innovation sphere, who also believe in this cause and who have joined us to participate in this workshop. As you all know, the Nagaland state has been actively pursuing the implementation of the Nagaland SDG Vision 2030, leaving no one behind. The Government of Nagaland, through the SDG Coordination Center, Planning and Transformation Department, has been involved in strengthening the SDG localization and integration of the state since 2019. So I would just like to give you a brief about what we do. So SDGCC is a dedicated center for knowledge, dissemination, monitoring and policy strengthening for SDG implementation across Nagaland. And for us, partnerships and collaborations are a very important pillar for our action plan in the next few years. So this is an important collaboration under our partnerships and collaborations pillar. We are very happy to collaborate with the AIC Selco Foundation. It's a reputed organization that works across the Northeast region for enabling and empowering sustainable-based innovators to scale up. Through this initiative, we aim at furthering the SDGs in the state, and specifically SDG 9, that is Industry, Innovation and Infrastructure, which I believe is very, very crucial for the Northeastern region. It is only then that the country can achieve the SDGs, and that is why we chose to collaborate with them. We have been promoting sustainable innovation through our initiatives such as the SDG Innovation Participatory Action Research Initiative. It's a very small initiative we started last year. So we basically invited proposals for sustainable, result-driven innovations from the communities. So we are not inviting from the government. This is basically from the non-government, from the grassroots and communities and community-based organizations. So this year, it was remarkable to see a good number of applications and innovative ideas that we have received so far. And we are still in the process of finalizing the winners of the initiatives for this year. But I was quite surprised because even yesterday I was going through those comprehensive applications that we have received, and I saw the immense potential that exists in Nagaland for coming up with indigenous, low-cost, innovative and sustainable technology solutions. And that is the very reason why we are also here. The role of knowledge, innovation, technology, creativity and collaborations in spurring economic development and productivity is well documented, and it is paramount. It would indeed be unfortunate if the creativity and innovation demonstrated by the proposals of the participants here is not unleashed and scaled up for the wider good of the communities and the world at large. Through this initiative, AIC Selco Foundation and SDGCC, with the support of the relevant government departments and local organizations, would like to enable the innovators to develop into successful and sustainable enterprises and create an ecosystem for the future generation of innovators in this state to come up with their proposals and become successful entrepreneurs through innovation. This may seem like a very small step for us today, but I believe that this can and this should lead to a giant leap for developing the innovation economy in the state of Nagaland and India at large. Now, I don't want to take much time because this is not the reason. I think the expert sessions and the one-on-one interactions are the highlight of this workshop. So I would like to conclude by requesting everyone to participate very actively in this cause, in this engagement, And I also render the wholehearted support of the SDG Coordination Center to each and every one of you here for any potential collaborations and for taking forward this very important partnership with AIC Celco. Thank you.
This is a government society of Nagaland under the Department of Industries and Commerce, established in the year 2006. If I have to sum it up, in short, NTTC has three main activities. So the first being skill training. So during a survey, one of the surveys says that 90% of the employment opportunity requires vocational skills. And as we all know, the Government of India has been focusing a lot in this area also. So NTTC, Nagaland Tool Room and Training Center, has also a vision for Skill India, and to achieve that, we have been imparting different types of skill trainings in short term, be it long term. We have been providing different types of skill trainings to achieve this vision of ours. Secondly, we were also selected as one of the startup incubators under Startup Nagaland, and we have under this incubation center, we have been helping businesses and enterprises to build their entrepreneurs to build their enterprises. Thirdly, development and innovations of rural technologies. So we have been actively involved with innovators in developing different types of rural technologies, ranging from agri and allied to green technologies. If I have to name some, we have some machines for banana fiber extracting machines, and then pineapple leaf fiber extracting machines, right? And going on to even usage of waste, solid waste, and converting into, say, we use plastic waste to convert into plastic blocks. And then we also have an innovator working with us who is working on solid waste segregator. So these are some of the rural technologies that we are working with, which will help the rural youth to earn their livelihood using those machines. With an adequate state of art and machinery, we at NTTC are ready to extend our services to all the innovators and enterprises who need us. And I would also like to extend our invitation to each and every one of you who are interested to please come and visit us and see the possibilities that we can do together. We are open from Monday to Saturday, 9 to 4, so you can come in anytime and come visit our center and have a look. Speaking about today's program, and as my friend Gaurav has already shared the goodness that are mentioned in the program, I will not go deep into it. But I'm sure that this workshop today is a very important one, but also a very vast one. So, the time available to us is very limited. So therefore, I believe we will be having a very fruitful exchange of thoughts and ideas and make the best out of today's workshop. That being said, the alphabet O stands for opportunity, which is absent in yesterday, available in today, and thrives in tomorrow. And I believe we are in the right place at the right time to grab the opportunity that is in today. Thank you. Let's make the most out of it.
Our workshop, I believe, is to give an insight of scouting, support and spawning our local innovators, as well as individual and community. So I don't know how many innovators are here. So our department, Science and Technology, we were like kind of with a limited budget we have, we were trying to tie up with National Innovation Foundation, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research to just promote this, promote this some kind of technology which they have developed, so that whether our local entrepreneurs can take it up. Again, as we all know, we are all our state is over educated. In a sense, we have too much people without jobs. So now the thought has to go to local entrepreneurship. But again, every technology which is being developed in the hilly areas or in the rural areas or in plain areas, that is very different. So the local entrepreneurs have to take that line of thought. I graduated from Coimbatore, that is from Chennai, the Chennai side, the Tamil Nadu. So the kind of technology they develop may not be applicable in Nagaland or in Himachal Pradesh. So those are the kind of things which our local innovators have to think of. Yes. And I don't have that much things to say, but when we talk about innovation, any innovator is a scientist, right? So when we talk about the JCB, I think all of us know JCB. We use it to dig our this and that. Anybody who knows what's the full form of JCB? Madam? Somebody? Okay. So JCB, I read his story and it inspired me. JCB was a school dropout. His full form is Joseph Cyril Bamford. Okay. So he was a school dropout, and then his uncle runs a company, and then since he was a school dropout, even his uncle refused to employ him. So what happened was that he just played with these equipments in his garage and developed this kind of JCB. And his initial became that company's name. And the rest is history. Everywhere in the world we have JCB. And many people doesn't know what is the full form of JCB. We all say JCB, JCB, JCB. Rasta Gondia say JCB lagi na. Joseph Cyril Bamford. Okay. And initially he invested £1 to buy the equipments, and the first truck he bought, he sold it with £45. So he made a profit of £44. So that should be the thing of the entrepreneurs, innovators, whatever. Okay. Again, so in conclusion, the Jack Ma, we all know, the billionaire from America. It's China. He said, never compete on prices. Instead, compete on services and innovation. That is what Jack Ma said. With that, I'll conclude. Thank you.
AIC Salco Foundation wholeheartedly thanks you for this and for all the support once again. Now, moving ahead, we will have a small a break for refreshment. But before that,
Yes.